Ah, it's recording. What's going on, everybody? We are actually on our way to BurntCoat. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. We're going to head through Old Barns and then stop at the Gauss or Goss or however you pronounce that bridge in Maitland. And there's a falls, actually, the East Noel River Brook Falls. We'll check that out and head over to BurntCoat from there. Check in with you in a bit. We're just on our way through Old Barns now. We'll be probably coming up on the turn to go to Maitland in a moment or two. For those of you who've never been through this way, if you're not from the Truro area or somewhere nearby, I think it was one of the older ways to get to Halifax from Truro, and it's a really windy, twisty road, kind of similar if you've seen the video I posted driving towards Advocate. It's kind of similar to that, as many turns, but it's not as hilly. Good. Yep. Alright, we're just headed over the Goss or Gauss, however you pronounce that bridge in Maitland. I'll see if I can get a good shot here out the window. Might have to do some water rafting sometime.
Yeah.
Right?
Roadkill.
Another roadkill. That was a porcupine for sure this time. It's more muddy looking than the Parsboro and Economy side. It's more rocky over there.
Get this guy.
Just doing some weed whacking in the field there. It's all good. We're just actually rolling into Maitland now. I'll probably be corrected, but I guess the Goss Bridge isn't technically Maitland, but we're technically in Maitland now. And there's a local superhero down with his little wheelbarrow. It's a nice little spot. Quaint. Does that describe it correctly? Quaint.
And we're out of Maitland.
Is that it? Are we done with Maitland?
I think so.
All right. We saw all 5 houses of Maitland. Brace for this reveal. Brace for it.
Oh. There's a big farm silo.
Ooh, all those silos are knocked over.
I bet you the other farm guy got mad at this farm guy.
It's a farm conspiracy. Starting to get a little closer to BurntCoat now. I think we're about a little less than 10 minutes out. We're actually going to stop at the East Noel River Falls on the way. It's supposed to be spectacular. You can see across. I'll have to look on the map, but I'm guessing we're probably across from 5 Islands or Economy or something like that. But I'll double check. Another roadkill. This is a roadkill type of day. Ooh. We're just headed down, was it Northfield Rd? Is that what it was called? I think. I'll double check that, but we're headed towards the falls now. It's only a kilometer down this road. It was just a left turn off of the main drive through Noel. And there's going to be a spot, according to my waterfall map and the trailspeak.com, I think it's called. There should be markers or something up here on the left. I think there's a gravel pit or something. I think we're halfway to that now. Found a little barely noticeable trail that somebody made. I'm hoping this is the right one. Well, I thought I could hear the water trickling, and there is. This trail's marked. As you can see, there's marking tape. So we'll update in a sec. I got close to the falls, but I couldn't really tell where to go. And honestly, I brushed through at least 3 ticks off myself, so keep that in mind. If you decide to venture to these falls, I did get some drone footage of it, so we'll go with that. But it's hard to see. There's just a trail by this telephone pole that has marking tape going down it. Time to check for ticks. Yay. Alright, so we just left the falls. That was fun. We just got into Noel now, and BurntCoat is just a few kilometers up. Sky's a little bit gray, although the weather said it was supposed to be partially sunny. Hopefully that the winds won't be too strong so I can get some good drone footage. I think the tide is on its way out. It's supposed to be out in half an hour, so I think by the time we get settled, it'll be pretty good to be able to get a good view. We'll update when we get there.
Take the next right onto BurntCoat Road.
Alright, so we're headed down BurntCoat Head Park, down BurntCoat Road.
Continue on BurntCoat Road for 5 kilometers.
Wow.
Likely, come here. Are your hands all sticky?
Well, you're not going to see any more than this.
So we're just coming down to the beach at BurntCoat. There's even stairs carved into the stone here. That's pretty neat.
If you get your feet wet, don't worry about it.
Yep. What's going on? So we are here at Burnt Head, and it is a very cool, beautiful place to be. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be this nice. It's actually just as cool or nicer than the other places I've been so far. It's got similar cliffs to Five Islands, but the detail in them, Five Islands were kind of smooth. It's kind of like a whole different thing to appreciate, really, but they were smooth. This is rather, there's different coves and there's different inlets and caves. It's there's a ton to see, so we're going to do a little bit of exploring, get the drone up, and what do you think, Blakely?
I like this place very much and fun.
Okay, all right. Just coming up across the beach, taking a little walk, and there's a cave up here. I think it might be blocked off. We're going to take a look and see what we can see inside. Well, it wasn't as much of a cave as I thought it was going to be, but it's still nice. It's a big cliff. They got a warning sign there because of the erosion. I'm sure it's quite dangerous. You stay away from the edge, okay?
just can't see. Look, see it moving? The crabs, those crabs stole shells. Look at that guy. Is he gonna get inside that one?
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, they're fighting.
Look, he hid inside the shell. Watch them fight. See the fish?
Get him.
Where's the fish?
He's... Oh, there's another one coming.
Well, they're
Look at him.
fast.
Look at him. Look at him fighting, Blakely.
Just a quick shot of 5 Islands there in the background. If you haven't seen that video yet, that's the previous one to this one. That's a good one, 5 Islands. I recommend going there, Redhead Trail. So this is the end of our walk out on the beach. It's a beautiful sight and got to kind of look in little coves and caves. It's a really long beach. I recommend anybody come here, but plan to have as much time as you can to really, if you want to do the whole trek along the beach, because it would take a little while. I mean, it's a couple kilometers easily, so